Before we get started today, as everyone knows, we're on YouTube, so if you do like what we're doing, please go subscribe to the channel. Please like the videos. We're also on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, so please go check that out. Subscribe, like all their stuff. It'd be really appreciated.
Guys, we're also on TikTok.
Yeah, we're on TikTok now.
Go follow the talk. Who doesn't love the talk, baby?
Sportz On Tap with a Z.
Yes, because we cool
end.
kids. We cool with a K. You know what I'm saying?
Switching it over to the Patriots. They lost again against the Texans. Very infuriating for us Patriots fans because it's like now you're losing after winning those 2 games. Should the Patriots throw the season?
Oh my God. James, me and you have been on that train. Like, in the beginning, I was like, you know what? I want to see, I wish Newton the best. I want him to do well, all this stuff. And then once we lost to Seattle, I was kind of like...
Well, that was a convincing game because it came down to the last play.
I was like, okay, like we have something here. But then we lost again, and then did we play the Jets? Or was it we lost, and then play the Jets?
No, we've only played the Jets once so far. The Patriots have.
That's what I mean. Like, did we lose to Seattle? We lost 3 in a row. We lost Seattle, then 1-2, then we won against the Jets.
That's because they lost to the Chiefs, and I know they beat the Raiders somewhere in there.
Oh, okay. So, but either way, me and you have been on the tank for Trevor train at least.
That's over. They've won too many games.
It's over, 100%.
It's over, folks.
But my issue with this whole thing is that the fans in this region have been so spoiled for the last 20 years, and it's now just a bunch of kids our age yelling about like we want them to win, blah blah blah. Like, we missed dynasty for 20 years. Like, they sucked before we were alive. Like,
we were born, and they're like a couple of years in, it's like, oh, we have Tom.
Yeah,
Tom and Bill. Yep. Welcome to the show.
We've been so spoiled, and like they just can't wrap their heads around the fact that
rebuilding is a thing.
Rebuilding's a thing, but the more you suck, the better pick you have. We have the 12th pick right now. Like, you can still get a decent piece there, but if we lose the rest of the season, that's just going to get better. Now, do I trust Bill to make the right pick? I want to. But this is the same guy who said that Julio Jones wasn't going to be none.
I never knew he said that.
He did, and he whiffed big time.
Bill Belichick, that is his one hit and a miss on his career. He cannot draft receivers. That's his one fault.
From the draft with N'Keal Harry, from that draft, there's like 8 receivers that are in the league now. He's one of the 8. 7 of them can play. Like, in the first round, I think in the first round they were taken, like 7 of them can play. It was more of a chance for you to miss, like for you to hit on a receiver in that draft, and we missed. We chose the one guy.
In the year before that, or 2 years before that, we took Sony Michel. So the Patriots are not good at drafting.
And Isaiah Wynn.
He's been hit or miss.
Over Lamar Jackson.
Oh, okay, I see that. That's true.
We had 2 picks before Lamar Jackson. We didn't take him.
That I understand. Yeah, I really thought they were going to draft him that year. But for this season, it's like I'm not one for just let's intentionally lose, because I don't like that mentality. But at this point, your season's virtually over.
I know.
So get a high enough draft pick. Because you're not going to get Trevor, you're not going to get Justin Field. There's the kid from BYU, Zach Wilson. Like, you need a top quarterback prospect coming out of this draft.
Yeah.
Because you need to start building around him. Because next year they have about $100 million in the cap. So then you can go get guys like AJ Green, get a little more receiving core. Because the defense, a lot of guys are coming back. Hightower's coming back. Why can't I think of any of the guys? Chung's coming back. A lot of veteran leaders are coming back in that kind of way. Mm-hmm. So you can work on building up your offensive line and wide receivers. And if you can draft a top quarterback prospect, I'm not saying they'll be contenders again, but it's like, okay, now you can really start the rebuild. So what I want them to do, which they're already kind of doing just because they're being forced to do it, let the young guys play. I mean, keep Cam in there because you did sign him. Let him play. Let him audition for next year.
Right.
But like, start the Damian Harrises, the Jacoby Myers, the Birds. So they're already kind of doing that. But it's like, as a Patriots fan, I'm kind of rooting them to lose close games. I don't really want them to win anymore, but I want it to be competitive, so it gives the team hope. It gives veteran leaders the like Devin McCourty, Jason McCourty. Yeah, if you just keep losing and no one's trying anymore, the culture's gone, would they want to come back? No. Or if you're still fighting to the end and losing? So it's like, I don't like intentionally throwing a season, especially at this point where it's like, you're not going to get Trevor Lawrence, you're not going to get Justin Field. It's more the Trevor Lawrence kind of thing, but it's like, try to keep it competitive so your young pieces get the confidence of we can compete. We just need a little more.
Like the Patriots, I feel like they're so close. They're so all they need. Listen, because Newton, I love Cam. I do love Cam as the player. I think he's a good locker room guy. To be completely honest, but he cannot diagnose a blitz. He cannot throw the football. I'm telling. Like, keep in mind, he's not throwing to much anyway.
Which I do.
Like I can't. But
you can't put it all on him.
Just watching him throw, it's not, something's off. It's not there. If you can just get a younger quarterback who can understand where who can diagnose a blitz, I feel like if he tried and worked with Belichick and the coach, he can truly learn and figure that out. He can diagnose a blitz, get the ball to where it needs to be. We are in this free agent off-season free agent signings of good receivers, and I'm not saying it's solved. Also, actually play your tight ends. The 2 tight ends you drafted, can we play them, please? Please? Ossie, Dalton Keene, please. Just, can we play them?
Yeah,
why are we doing this? Why does Bill do this to our rookies? Damian Harris just sat out. He's healthy all last year. We just didn't play him, and now he looks like he
looks like our premier back. Not that I think he's a Saquon kind of guy or Kamara, but he's a guy that can carry the ball 20 times.
He doesn't go down on the first hit.
I love it.
Sony.
Yeah.
Sony.
But that's the thing where it's start playing these young guys so they can build the confidence, learn the playbook better, and be ready for next year once they sign some big free agents, hopefully, and then get a young quarterback in the draft.
The free agents better be from on the offensive side of the ball.
Defensively, I think it's fine because I think there's some talent still there.
Yeah.
J.C. Jackson is proving that he can be a number 1 cornerback.
Yeah.
So it's secondary is still fine. Depending who comes back, who retires, it'll be interesting to see how that plays out. So I don't want them to intentionally throw it the season anymore, but it's you could use a high draft pick this year.
Yes.
That's my take.
Yeah.